Hello, and welcome to another Cloud Systems training video for Atmospherics, showing you how Cloud Systems delivers control simplified. In this video, we cover the Atmospherics 2.3 user interface for the Cisco IP phone. We go over the details of the interface, explaining each area and all the buttons. At the end, we explain how to configure the URL so that you can launch Atmospherics from the Cisco IP phone. Here is an example of what the Cisco IP phone looks like. The Atmospherics Cisco IP phone interface is often configured to be launched by pressing the Cisco IP phone Services button. Once Atmospherics is launched, if there is more than one room available to be controlled, you will see a list of these rooms. If only one room is available, Atmospherics will automatically bring up the interface for that room. Let's select the Executive Boardroom. This is the home screen. On the right-hand side are menu buttons for navigating through the Cisco IP phone interface. The first menu button, Home, returns you to the home screen if you navigate away from this screen. Because our room has lighting control, the interface displays group control buttons for quick access to the lights in the room. Also, because our room has devices in it that can be powered on and off, the interface displays room on and off buttons. The second menu button, Scenes, brings up the Scenes screen where the scenes and presentations that are available in the room are displayed. These scenes are configured using the Flex Client interface. The scene that was loaded last is highlighted. For more information on creating scenes, please see our video, Scenes Simplified. The third menu button, Room Control, brings up the screen displaying the room's group control buttons. In this example, there are buttons for muting and adjusting the level of all the audio in the room. And there are buttons for turning all the room's devices on and off. Other room control button options are group lighting buttons that control the intensity of the lights as a group, and buttons for controlling the room's shades and screens. Which buttons are available depends on the devices that are configured in the room. The fourth menu button, Device Control, displays buttons for bringing up the control buttons for the individual devices in the room. In this example, clicking on the Panasonic projector button brings up buttons for turning the display on and off. Clicking the back button returns to the device control screen. Clicking the Tandberg video conferencing button brings up all the buttons for controlling the room's video conferencing device. The last menu button, Input Select, makes available the routing of sources and destinations. First, you will see buttons for each destination available in the room. After selecting a destination, Panasonic projector in this example, buttons for each available source in the room appear. In the lower right-hand corner, a soft key called More is displayed. Clicking this button brings up options to select a different room to control, log in as a different Atmospherics user, or exit the application. Now let's talk about how to configure the Cisco IP phone to be able to launch the Atmospherics interface. The Atmospherics Cisco IP phone interface is loaded on the Cisco IP phone by configuring an XML URL in the Cisco Call Manager. Here is the format for the URL. Server name is the IP address or name of the server where Atmospherics is installed. Username is the username of the Atmospherics user the IP phone will use to log in. And password is the password of the Atmospherics user the IP phone will use to log in. For more information on configuring users in Atmospherics, please see our video or our documentation about user permissions and access control. The Atmospherics 2.3 Cisco IP Phone interface URL is configured in the Cisco Unified Communications Call Manager. It is most often configured as the service's URL and sometimes also as the idle URL. This, however, is up to the customer and their integrator. This information on the format of the URL and configuring the Cisco Call Manager with the URL can be found in our Atmospherics 2.3 Cisco IP Phone Interface User Guide documentation on our website. Thank you for watching this video on the Atmospherics 2.3 Cisco IP Phone Interface. I hope you have found it helpful. For more Atmospherics training videos, lots of other information about Atmospherics, or for contact information if you have any questions, please visit the Cloud Systems website at www.cloudsystems.com.